So Pelosi snapped at a reporter earlier, saying, "Don't mess with me," when he asked her if she hated Trump. Now, a lot of people are focusing on obviously the title here, "Don't mess with me," but the phrase that kind of gets me more is another one. We'll get into it here in a second, but let's read this. This is from Fox News, but it's a bunch of sites. I read it on a couple. Each of them has their own little spin, so take the information and form your own best judgment out of it. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I'm here to disseminate the news and give my opinion. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi attempted to shut down a reporter earlier, telling him not to mess with her after he suggested that she might hate the president. Now, this is the phrase that gets me. As a Catholic, stop. As a Catholic. You know, the people who say that thing, as this thing, I am virtually incapable of performing this act you're accusing me of. By virtue of the fact that I belong to this club, or by virtue of the fact that I have this religion, it is impossible for me to do this act you're accusing me of. You know who says that? People who are doing the act you're accusing them of. I mean, come on, we all know people like that. Oh, because of this religion, I can't do this thing that you're saying that I did. Okay, reality check. I'm going to go full screen here. Reality check. You're a human being. Human beings are fully capable of everything human beings are fully capable of. Slapping a label or a religion or some kind of another thing that says that by virtue of this thing I am incapable of doing this wrong. Yeah, you're a human being. All human beings are capable of great good and great evil. Everything one human being is capable of doing, every single human being is capable of doing. Thereby, but for the grace of God, go I. I've been there. I've been the gray man, and as the gray man, you tend to be able to see things that other people don't in human nature because, well, you're the gray man. What the gray man is, in case anybody doesn't know, is the gray man is the person that is invisible, that is in society, but society doesn't ever see. So, see if we do this right. As a Catholic, I resent your using the word hate in a sentence that addresses me. Hate in a sentence that addresses me. Okay, that's very telling. I don't hate anyone. You're human, Nancy. You're human. You're not some super virtuous being that is incapable of human emotion. We have all hated somebody, even if just for an instant. It's natural. It's human. It's the human condition. I was raised in a way, and this is Nancy's quote still, I was raised in a way that is a heart full of love, and I always pray for the president. I still pray for the president, and I pray for the president all the time. So don't mess with me when it comes to words like that, she said. Really, you pray for the president all the time, do you? You pray for the president all the time, do you? Okay. I don't believe you. But that's just my opinion. I don't believe you pray for very much all the time. As a Catholic, you're hiding behind as a Catholic. As a Catholic. Okay, let's continue. I don't hate anybody, she initially shot back. She wagged, oh wait, sorry, skipping back. Sinclair reporter James Rawson had asked Pelosi, do you hate the president? I don't hate anybody, she initially shot back. She wagged her finger and pointed at Rawson, telling him not to accuse her of hating someone. Rawson denied doing so. After Pelosi's presser, President Trump appeared to address the issue on Twitter. Let's see what Trump said. Nancy Pelosi just had a nervous fit. She hates that we will soon have 182 great new judges and so much more. Stock market and employment records. She says she prays for the president. I don't believe her. Not even close. Help the homeless in your district, Nancy. USMCA. Yeah, we're tying up a lot of time in the government with this impeachment rather than working on things like the USMCA. This is just a dog and pony show. It's everybody rattling their sabers. Both sides rattling their sabers. Both sides are flawed. Right now, it just seems to be the Democrats that haven't shown any evidence, and I am evidence-based. I mean, show me evidence and I'll back you. I'll say, let's impeach him. I don't back Trump. I back reason. I back logic. I back common sense. I back rule of law. I back equal application of law. I back free speech. I back freedom. I back the rights of everybody, regardless of who they are, what they believe, as long as it's not negatively impacting people around them. That's just the way the law was. That's the way the law is. That's the way it's supposed to read. I don't care who you are, what you do. You have your freedoms. But this whole thing just feels wrong. It feels like I felt when the Jussie Smollett thing came out and I was telling people, this is not right. This sounds too weird. Things don't fit. It doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. All the testimony I have heard that is pro-impeachment is based in feelings. Hold on. I like to talk to you guys more directly when I'm just talking. Forgive me. If you don't like it, let me know and I'll change that. If you do like it, let me know and I'll keep doing this. But I feel like this is more personable for us. I don't care who you are. I support the United States of America as a whole. I support things that are going to advance us as a civilization and not regress us. I support things that are not going to focus on any certain demographic or any certain aspect of someone's life. I focus on things that are going to take merit. Who is best for this particular position? What is best for society? What is best for the United States? What is best for us as a whole? And I get mistaken all the time. People tell me, oh, are you a Trump supporter? I'm confused. No, I am not a Trump supporter. It just so happens right now that the wrongdoing that I see that is going on is making me support Trump. And I wouldn't care who it is, if anybody is being bullied or the law is being applied unequally or things just don't make sense. I'm going to call it out. It just so happens right now that the Democrats are bafflingly bizarre. It's become a religion. This whole thing just doesn't smell right to me. If I am wrong, change my mind, dear Lord. I don't want to go through life with wrong thoughts, thinking the wrong thing when the evidence could be shown to me. So if I am wrong, hell, make a freaking video response explaining it. I find video is a very eloquent way because you can get context, you can get emotion, you can look in the person's eyes and see through their eyes what they're thinking. But these are just all my opinions. If I'm wrong, let me know. Tell me. Convince me otherwise in a rational, reasoned way, please. I don't like these personal attacks. I try to shy away from them, although I am human and sometimes I get my goat taken. But you are worthwhile of having proper information. Get your news from different sources. Listen to differing opinions. Challenge your belief system and respect other people's opinions. If you think their opinions are wrong, you say, hey, I believe differently, and here's why. Don't just automatically resort to the stupid clause. You're stupid. Or any other number of things. I thank you guys for your time. You are beautiful, wonderful people, and you are my family. I will see you guys on the next one, and stay informed.